Hi, guys.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome back. And welcome
Happy
back from...
Wednesday.
She couldn't wait. She could not wait.
That's okay. That's
Got
we don't want to
excited.
wait either.
No, I know. I'm so excited.
But welcome back from our 1 week little break. And to bring us back into the second half of season 1, which I still can't believe that we're already like halfway through this season, we have a little bit of help.
To bring us back into our second half, we have my second half.
Aww,
Don't do
that
that
was
to me.
sweet.
You're never going to get another hug.
That
so.
was-
Do that to me.
that
I'm
was
gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
We have our
Really
first
cute.
ever guest
Ever
on Wet,
guest.
Dry, and Slightly Shaken.
Guys, this is my best friend, the biggest pain in my ass, Miss Kayla Winsky. Welcome.
Thank you very much, ladies.
Happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm warning everyone. Just warning. That's all I'm gonna say as of right now.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
Listen, good. Warn the people.
Well, they have to know.
Sometimes you got to be prepared.
Yeah,
so,
they gotta
go ahead.
know.
All right.
This is going to be good.
Yeah, this is
Everyone.
going to be a good one. So Kayla starts off our climb the ladder into our guests. We're going to start with Kayla, our fun-loving new bitch behind the bar.
New
'Cause she
bitch,
just
yeah.
started bartending, correct?
Well, gonna be trained.
Oh, I
So
thought
I
you
had one
trained.
training,
Oh,
and then
wait.
I said, oh,
Watch, just
but
watch that.
I will be. I mean, I'm my own bartender, which just means
And
Which-
you're our bartender for the night.
You are.
And that's the most important
That's
important
terrifying.
thing.
Scared. But normally she is a cute, fun-loving little waitress.
Yeah, so she knows the biz.
the biz.
The biz.
What is your, when you go over and greet a table, can you do it?
Oh,
What do you
Yeah,
say?
I want to know. What do
It's
you
so
say?
fake. It's so fake. It's, hi guys, how are you? I'm Kayla. It's so fake.
I'd
And
be
then I'll
on-
walk by and be like, these people are so fucking annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
usually, I feel like, how it goes.
Yeah.
See, when you go up to people at the bar, what do you say?
When
What-
I go,
What are we drinking?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah.
That's
I
like
don't
my-
even say that.
Girls, guys, doesn't matter who it
Yeah.
is. Hey guys, how's it going?
What are we drinking?
What are we drinking? And then I hate when I like go up to somebody, especially at the bar, and be like, "Can I get something to drink?" And they're like, "Some menus." I'm like, "Well, that's not something to drink.
Yeah.
I'll get you menus,
Yeah.
but and
Also,
I'll like
how do
repeat
you not
it.
know like what you're drinking?
That's what I always think.
I always think. Like
Yeah.
I know when I'm going into a night, like what I'm
What
drinking.
you want to drink?
like
Yeah.
what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
when
I
people
feel
are like,
pretty
give us
much
a second, I'm like, for what?
Like,
For what?
Come on.
Yeah.
drink.
For what?
Just order the fucking drink.
Yeah,
Your
but I'll
signature
repeat it.
drink.
If I say like, "Can I get you something to drink?" and they're like, "Menus," I'll be like, "Can I get you something to drink?"
Right,
Like,
right.
answer my question.
Figure it out.
Answer my question first,
And
of
then I'll
all,
answer
and then I'll
yours.
answer
Yeah.
yours. You show respect to
Right.
get respect around
Yeah.
here.
Period.
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 So, Kayla, we've covered that Sarah drinks Hendrix. I'm a vodka drinker. And you drink.
I drink basically everything, but I am a tequila queen.
Tequila is your go-to
Yeah,
liquor of choice.
It just makes me like everything makes me I feel like sleepy, but tequila I make the most horrible decisions, which are fun. So I love
Okay.
tequila.
So she
Well,
keeps
tequila's an
drinking.
upper.
Yeah.
Tequila's the only, I think, liquor that's an upper.
It
It
is, and
is,
I
yeah.
need that. Otherwise, I will be like crying about like a guy that I talked
Oh,
to like 10
no.
years
We
ago.
don't want
She'll
that.
be crying with the tequila. So I
No,
don't know.
I never cry on. I never cry with tequila. I do other things with
Oh,
tequila.
and I can't wait for
It's
everyone to hear
a
about
long
them.
list,
So, what are we drinking tonight? What is it called?
Yeah, what
is
did you
it?
bring for us?
I think we're gonna call it the Tequila Punch. 'Cause my
I
name
think,
is Kayla.
side note, I think me and Natalie have decided that when we have guests on, we are asking them to bring us a drink because we want to know your favorite drink, but really we just don't fucking
Yeah.
feel like making anything
Yeah.
anymore. We've only made a few, but we are over it.
I've
like-
done the bare minimum, and that's all you're gonna get from me.
Me making this is like just basically a lot of tequila. Like that's
Okay.
It's just
So
a
we're
lot.
Ubering home tonight.
So we're definitely Ubering home
just
tonight.
sip slow, I guess.
Sip slow, live fast.
Well, you don't have to tell me to sip slow.
Grandma
You
Sarah.
have to
Well,
tell me that.
this is for Sarah
Ugh.
tonight. But we do have.
I'm not a poor bitch. Okay, so I didn't come with the Casamigos. I didn't come
Oh.
with the Milagro. No, because We came with the 1942.
Oh,
Okay, well,
period.
if you're gonna make me take a shot, I appreciate you bringing
It's
me
1942.
1942 to do it with.
Yeah,
Kayla.
I didn't come to play.
She was not fucking around. All right, well, I think we need to get right into it.
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right, Kayla, get into it.
All right, Kayla, what are we doing?
All right, it's pretty simple. I'm just doing a lot of tequila, but we'll put some ice in this bitch. Not even too much ice because I don't even want it like watery at all. That's enough for me. I want the straight tequila.
And we're doing no measuring.
No measurements at all.
A real
No
Italian.
ounces. No.
Remember that pop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a wine
This
bottle.
is basically how I make my drinks.
Oh.
That's good, Kayla.
That
That's
much.
real
2 shots of vodka. You know that vine? Okay. Pass me the fruit punch, I guess. I might
fun.
be a little drunk after this. And we're just going to do a little bit of fruit punch. Just a little bit.
Okay.
And then I guess mango. I don't think I want that guava shit. Take that, please. Thank you. And then just some mango. Put a little drop ski in there. I like to taste the alcohol that I'm drinking.
See, I'm the complete
Yeah,
Like I like to
same.
know if I'm drinking, I want to I'm not a little bitch, so
Oh.
You know.
We just got called
not
out
calling
on
you
our
guys
own.
a little bitch, but
Oh
I'm,
my God.
they might
Shots.
be, love them, but I like to I want to be like when I'm sipping, I want to like I know. Then we're stirring now, and that's,
Okay.
Okay.
that's my drink. That is the tequila punch.
All right.
Mostly tequila.
So just tequila and whatever juice you got on
I
deck.
don't even know.
Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers to the
Cheers.
tequila.
To the
This is
tequila.
And
the
I'm
tequila
only
punch.
drinking out of the wine glass because we are, as per usual, unprepared. And that's just all we have.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this one is a quite stronger
I like that,
cocktail.
though. I did not put as much tequila as the tequila
I
put in her tequila.
put a lot of tequila
extra.
in the tequila. That was hot. I'm like sitting here like I'm like sweating already.
Well, suck
like-
it up, Buttercup.
I think
you
I
better drink
might
that down.
Drinking it
Send
down.
some-
I'll see you at the bottom.
Yeah. Might
See
send
girls
some
there.
risky texts after this cocktail.
I might have to.
How long have you two been friends?
You know,
Oh, I hate this question.
Really?
a long time. We know that it's been since middle school, but we don't know how the friendship came to be. We have
Oh, okay.
no idea,
I
right?
think like I remember because when that was like when Facebook was a thing, I was and Natalie's 2 years older than me, 2 grades older than me. I was friends with her brother,
Yes.
but like that's not even why we were friends.
I don't
Like,
know. I really, yeah, we
You
don't
don't know.
know.
I just used
Okay.
to see you out when I would like go to like parking lots and drink Four Locos with the older kids. So
She thought I
As-
was cool.
as
I
you
thought
did
I
back
and then
then.
she used to pick me up in her Jeep Wrangler when she didn't have her license, and like
Yeah,
I
it
thought
was
like
bad.
we were just like so cool.
Yeah.
We were cool. We,
were-
still are cool.
We're so cool.
I was a little bit cooler when I had a Jeep, though, for sure.
No, you're still cool. And
She's still
you zip
cool.
around in your Beamer and you are just as fucking cool.
Yeah, I think it's she's a little cooler
Yeah,
now.
yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
So you went to the same middle school and high school
And high
together?
school, yes.
Did you? So what did you have as your like? Because from us, like I feel like every high school has their like their drinking spot, right? Where
Oh.
like the kids go,
Yes.
everyone like they meet, like, oh, you're going to. For us, it was Brookside. It was called, and it was the back of like some school. And I never went because I was too cool. But
right.
but that's where they would all go.
There was like multiple.
Yeah, I feel
Was
like there was
there?
a park called Margaret.
Oh,
Park. That was like
Margaret.
a big one.
the
Or
brown paper bags,
or
the
we
Four
would
Locos.
go behind like our local Harmon. I actually have a scar.
Just behind the local Harmon.
Behind the local Harmon, I have a scar on my knee from running from the cops and falling.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I have so many scars from
Yeah.
falling from the cops, except running from the cops.
running from the cops.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of cops,
Oh. Kayla, what was your
I
most
feel like-
recent cop experience?
Ah.
oh, is there a recent one? Because I'm
No, this
thinking
is-
of something you had told me.
Oh.
Oh, she'll tell you.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about,
Yes.
right?
Yes. All right. So I guess I'm just gonna get into it. There's no sugarcoating this at all, and it's honestly like some people could like be embarrassed of this. I think it's like a pivotal moment in like just like my life. Like I feel
Okay.
like it was just like I'm gonna tell this story until the day I die because it's just like the best thing that's ever
Do you think
happened to
he
me.
tells this story?
He does. I asked him the other day.
Oh, okay.
When I saw
You
him.
asked who? The cop?
No, the guy that the
Oh.
cop story happened with.
Oh, okay.
I said to him, I'm like, remember that? He was like, and he was like, he thought it was so funny. And his friend said, oh, this is the his friend that I never met was like, oh, this is the girl with the cop story. So
Yeah.
he definitely tells the story of someone I've never met before was like, oh, this is the cop girl. So let me just, I guess, get into it. So this was what I moved into my new apartment in November. And there was this guy that I guess you could say I was casually seeing for months, on and off, like here and there. Great guy, love him, not one bad thing
So
to
this
say
is
about
recent
him.
though.
Recent,
okay.
November.
Yeah, that's recent. Yeah.
And you know what? I'm also gonna hype him up right now. If this were to happen with any man, I'm glad it was him because he is tall, he is handsome. So
He does also follow this account. So
Okay.
So hey, babe.
Hey.
Shout out. So I was out in Farmingdale, just a drunken night. It was like the first weekend in my new apartment. I, to say the least, was drinking tequila. And
Tequila Kayla.
Were you drinking or drinking?
Drinking. I was out all night. I was with you that night. I was with you. I was wasted that night.
That's every night.
No,
though.
but this was like I was hammered. I was
Okay.
absolutely hammered. So hold on, because
Sip.
And then spill.
so whatever. I was out, and the guy that what's his nickname? We'll call him something.
Oh, give him a nickname. We love that.
I would call him JR Junior because he's not a junior, and I'm not gonna say why else, but just call him Junior.
I'm gonna call him Junior.
Okay,
I'm gonna call him
Junior.
Sport. I think
Sport.
Sport. Okay.
Hey there, Sport.
So Sport had met me actually at my job before we went out because my job's in the town that I work at, go out in, and we.
Oh, I know the night now.
You know the
I don't know why.
night.
Okay, I know the night.
So we were drinking there, and then we went to Main Street. We were out all night drinking, and then obviously I live a block away from Main Street. So very horrible for me. That's just horrible for me because I could just, it takes me 30 seconds to walk home, and I just can go home whenever I want, which some people think that's a good thing. I don't think it is.
Because you
I
can
think
go home with someone.
I can go home with someone very easily. Not saying that I do. Don't kiss and tell, but I do sometimes.
Which is exactly what you're doing.
So
right
this
now,
is what I did this night. So I ended up going home with him. My dog, if you know, I have a 1-year-old little mini dachshund, and he is my angel, but he is annoying as hell. And he's obsessed, and he's obsessed with me. So if I'm having a sexy, fun little time with a man, I'm putting him in his crate.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't if he's comfortable, the guy, whatever, knows him well, or he's in a good mood that day. But this specific night, I had put him in the crate and put the crate in the living room. Also to add in, he was alone the whole night, my dog, because I was out. And immediately when I got home, I just immediately crated him. Like he was now going wild, which I'm a great mom, but I was being selfish.
ASPCA.
I was being selfish that night. And I wanted to have my time. I was having my time.
Mommy's got to have her time.
Mommy's got to have her fun. I tell him every day, like, let mommy just have her fun. Like, you go, like, go play with your toys. Let me.
Yeah. Well, my dog does not like when my boyfriend and I are having sex.
He's so territorial over me. Like,
It's
but
not
you
even
have
me.
a
I mean, she's
female.
ours
Yeah.
together, but she's not having it. She's poking her head up. She wants to see what's good. I think she feels left out. She's like, oh, what are these guys doing? It's like
they're
like
having
They're
fun.
grunting. They're having fun.
Well, I think
they're
that
moving
he
around. There
thinks-
she wants to play. She thinks we're playing.
I think that he thinks that mommy is getting hurt. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that he thinks that mommy's dying. Anyway, so
Mommy's screaming her fucking head off.
what's
Something
happening
is-
to mommy? So yeah, I put him in the crate in the living room. And then things, started happening. Bunch of naked
do.
stuff. And
a bunch of naked stuff
Bunch of
started
naked
happening.
stuff.
I was drunk, so this part's like really blurry. Like I do know that Linguini was barking. So, and when
I love that your dog's name's Linguini.
Linguini, yes, that's his name, Linguini, my baby boy. Shout out, love him. But I know that he was definitely going crazy, and I know exactly, like, I don't remember it, but I know the bark that he was doing. He was doing like, what is happening? Why am I locked in the living room? Like,
Yeah.
he was
She
worried.
speaks his language.
He was. I know. That's my son. Like, I know exactly how he was feeling in that moment. I should have done something to avoid it, but the story is funny. So I started having my fun, and Linguini, my dog, proceeded to, I guess, like, bark as if he was being murdered.
Yeah.
Mind you, this was at like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So my neighbors, I guess, assumed that something was happening to
Right.
him. Something was wrong.
Right.
The dog is like screaming bloody murder. So am I. They probably heard me too. And we're like, all right, now we got to call the cops. So I my roommate at the time she was staying out that night, so I knew she wasn't coming home, and I was on top of Sport, naked,
I wasn't ready for
naked,
it to go right into the bedroom.
ass naked, and I hear my bedroom door's closed, but I hear like my apartment door is like loud. If you don't like close it carefully, it slams. So I hear that, and I'm like, huh. Like I was drunk, I was having fun. I like kind of was like, oh, maybe my friends came, or I don't know, like
Yeah.
No. So
Not a
then my
friend.
bedroom door opens and I am straddling Sport naked, and I just did a flip of the head, turn around, and there's a cop standing in my bedroom. A young cop, a young male cop.
How did he get in?
I guess I didn't lock my door.
She never locks
I
the
do.
door.
I locked my door. I was wasted. I had one
so
thing on
you
my
just
mind. I
didn't-
had a mission.
Okay, and they probably knocked and no one answered.
I'm sure they knocked and were banging and heard the
Right.
dog going crazy.
So they just went right in there.
They came right in. They felt it was a crime scene, I guess.
Yeah. Well, was it?
Some things did get murdered, if you know what I mean. But
Oh my god.
if you know what I'm saying. Ew. So anyway, I'm gross. So,
Yuck's self.
So yeah, I turned around and there was a cop just standing there in full cop uniform.
But my question is
gun on the fucking.
he saw what he was walking into and he didn't just like
He didn't turn around. I guess he liked what he saw. Don't blame him there, babe. Don't blame him. So it was a, what are you going to do? You walk in on two attractive people. You're young. I would have.
you think he was getting off mid shift?
Yeah. Maybe he was just like, what?
Yeah, baby.
Maybe he thought someone was actually getting murdered. Like you were on top and stabbing this guy.
But then when he
maybe
walked
he needed to
in-
make sure like what he was seeing was really what he was seeing.
I
You
would like to
think?
go.
I mean, if you're a cop and you walk into this apartment and there's like the dog screaming but anywhere, whatever, and you walk in and you see it's not like
Holy shit, that would have been sick.
you see like somebody on top of another person.
Yeah, you're right. It could have been like an
You have to
assault.
maybe take a second
But
to
at
be like, what am
3:30
I
in the
actually seeing?
morning-
Are they
But were you
fucking or
moaning? Like what was going on?
I was probably
would you
yelling
moan
from the
stabbing
rooftops.
someone?
I don't know. I've never done it, but I'll get back to
Thanks.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'll
though,
ask
like,
Lucy that question.
you
Yeah.
know what you're walking into. Like and I had to turn around and say, like, I don't remember exactly what I said.
Yeah,
like,
what would you say to him?
I just said, like, we're good here.
We're good.
We're
Yeah,
fine.
you could see yourself out.
He did. Like he walked in, he saw what it was, and I said, I think I probably explained like, oh, my dog, I guess, is just like attention seeking right now. Like he doesn't like that someone is with his mom. And he just walked out and left. Like, what is he gonna do? Sit there and watch? You want to join? You weirdo?
No,
big
but,
perv.
but it's 3 a.m. and maybe get off the dick and shut your fucking dog
Yeah,
up because
yeah.
that's inconsiderate to everybody else around
I
you trying
was
to sleep.
dickmatized.
She was Tequila to that
You
night.
went to Kayla and
I was tequila and
dickmatized,
dickmatized.
and
if you saw him, you would understand.
If
maybe
you saw him, and I'm not trying to pull this man's head up, like whatever. He's
He
a
is-
great guy.
he is
but
a very handsome
He is
guy.
a tall, dark, handsome man. I'm not stopping for anything.
okay.
The cop could have sat there and watched for all I cared. I'm not stopping.
I would have been so pissed if I was one of your neighbors.
Well, I'm pissed every time I walk in and he starts barking. I'm only there
Oh,
for.
yeah.
His
He's
bark
calmed down
goes
a bit. He's
right through
calmed
you.
down a little bit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gotten a
one of
little
those
better.
like piercing.
Yeah,
barks.
I was
He's
gonna do
got-
it, but I don't even think anyone wants to.
No,
hear
you don't
No,
want to do it.
no.
He's a little animal.
Yeah.
But he just loves his mom. But
Yeah.
sometimes he's a cock block. So
Sometimes he's a cock,
And he's in the
block.
shape of a
Aw.
cock.
actually, he doesn't.
so-
He doesn't block at all. I don't let him block. Clearly.
She just lets him bark.
She
Just
just
let him
lets him
bark.
bark and wakes the whole town
You
up.
should just let him watch though, and like shut the.
Sometimes
fuck
I
up
do.
and, like, let him
Yeah,
in
like
the
if you
room.
would have let your dog just out, what would he have done?
I know it's happened before because
Okay.
ever since then I don't lock him up unless he's
Right.
really, really sleepy and I don't want him just like sleeping in the bed.
Yeah.
The cops are gonna think she's some fucking
No,
sex professional.
No,
You're gonna keep getting called.
like if he's like just a chill boy that night, I'll keep him in the bed. But I think my dog's a little gay
Oh.
because he loves to lick
What?
a
The
dick.
shaft or
a
the
dick.
balls?
No,
Oh.
he licks the full dick.
I didn't know which he was going for.
He goes for whatever. That kid will put anything in his mouth.
Huh.
Wow. So if you're going at it with a guy and your dog's there, like he's gonna try and get some action. Your dog.
Like when everything's all said and done and like mommy's not on it anymore and it's
Yeah.
like cleanup time.
Right.
Linguini's
he
got it
sneaks in.
covered.
Oh, he wants to.
Oh.
It's just, but I love him. I think he's just trying to help.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
know.
I don't know.
Like,
That's why I don't like to keep him in the bed. But when he's like, he does like relax sometimes and like just lay there, and like sometimes he'll just fall asleep.
Listen, you're a single mom and you got to figure it out. This is just
I'm
how
trying
you
to
do
find
it.
him a
You're
dad.
trying to give him a sibling.
And I tell him that, no, I'm trying. Absolutely not. No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to find him a dad. So it's like
You're trying to
trial
find
and
him a
error.
dad.
Like,
Yeah.
What are you looking for, Kayla?
Yeah,
Let me
what
hear
are you
it.
looking for in
in
a
a
guy?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually was thinking about this today.
Oh.
And
How
you know that
convenient.
this is like,
Can I wait, can I go? Can I answer for you and you tell me?
Yeah,
if I'm
I want
right?
to, Natalie, what is
Yeah.
Tequila looking for
All right,
in a guy?
let me just- if
And
I could
then
be
we'll
her-
hear from her.
If I could be her spokesperson,
Mm-hmm.
gentlemen, if you are Italian,
Okay.
a little bit choochy, I'm gonna be honest.
A
like,
little bit choochy.
No abs here. She's not really.
No
she'll
abs.
admire them, but she's
I
not
like a
gonna
thick
settle down.
Italian
She
dude. I
wants a
want
little
thick.
fluff. She wants
Okay.
someone who's gonna keep her warm at night.
I like that. Okay.
She likes a hairy man.
hair.
facial hair.
She
What
like
about like
beard,
chest hair?
any hair. I love
she
hair.
loves hair. She
Okay.
loves
I
hair.
love hair.
She likes a guy who's an hey yo mama hey yo
Like,
you
if
like
I go to
that.
He's like, damn, ma.
Like if he's gonna give me the ick,
Like a
he's
character.
perfect for
Yeah.
Kayla.
Okay. Okay.
That's
yeah,
true.
and she wants the loudest in the room. She wants the big like dynamic fool.
Okay.
she loves it.
I love
if he has a good
chooch.
relationship with his mom, his
That's important.
family. Again,
So you're nodding along to this. This is all correct. We don't even need
This
to hear
is
from
all
you because
correct.
you're just
To add though,
Yes,
like I
rich.
want rich
Would be nice,
would be
but-
nice, but like a hardworking man, and also like the first thing that like attracts me to somebody, if I'm like intimidated by you, like if you look like you could like kill someone, basically. So
Right.
everything that Natalie said, like, but they're really like they're a mush. They're an Italian mush deep
Yeah.
down. But I like a guy that like really like
has a presence.
yes,
Yeah.
like I'm a
walks
little
into a
scared of
room
him.
and people
He's
like
loud.
look at him and notice
Yes.
him off the bat
Yeah.
and like he has a presence.
But like Italian,
Yeah.
I will go the Greek route. Italian Greek, that's all I will settle for.
some Mediterranean, but the
Just-
loudest in the room, literally and figuratively. Like his
Yeah.
exactly. He has a loud presence.
A
Yeah.
loud presence, like he's just like you see him and you're like, what's with that guy?
See,
Right.
I hate
That's
the
my
loudest
guy.
guy in the room.
I
I'm
love him.
so turned off by
you
him.
like the subtle, stealthy.
Yeah, like he's quiet and witty once you start. Like once you talk to him, you're like, oh, he's funny.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna come
Yeah.
barging through the door.
No.
With the jokes.
No.
He's
You
for
like a little
Kayla.
mystery.
I like a mystery. What's
We know
his
that.
deal? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I like the mystery and like the sense of like the game playing. Like I'm a little toxic currently. I will not stay like this forever. I'm just in like a toxic like stage of my life. I flip flop. Do I not? I flip flop all the time. Like,
Kayla's a simp, guys.
I'm a simp.
big
No.
simp.
What does
But,
that even mean?
Like
You'll-
this is
like literally, what does it mean?
It means
Because I
that
don't
you
actually understand
will
it.
literally do anything to get like to make your person happy. Like if you told me I like crumb cake, I would bake it for you and drop it off at your house.
I've done that.
Kayla has done that exactly.
Okay.
So
But like my
that's a
issue
simp.
is, which I'm trying to figure out. I am a very nurturing, like loving,
Yes.
caring person. So if like a guy, it's almost worse when I'm like talking to a guy that's like toxic, because then I'm like I could fix him, and I'm very like that. Like
Do
if
you think you gravitate more towards the toxicity because you're not actually ready to settle down and you know that that's not going to happen with the toxic people? You'd rather play the game because you're not really ready for
I was
that?
thinking about this. I've been doing a lot of like analyzing lately, and it's
Analyzing.
not that I'm not
Self-work.
ready.
Yeah.
But
we
it's
love
like,
that here.
I just don't. I think I'm like, because there's so many guys that like I know would like that I've like talked to and like are still around that I'm like I should give them more attention. I should ask them to hang out. But I'm like lately going for more like the guys that I know will never like really actually hurt. Like I can't get hurt by them. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I'm like, oh, because it's been like a constant cycle of like, oh, I like really like this guy, I love this guy, and then I'm like, oh, then he doesn't want anything to do with me. Like he uses me, whatever, keeps me around for a year and a half, and then he's like gone.
Right.
So I'm like, lately, I'm like, maybe I'll go for like the guys that definitely I can't have. I always say, this is my friend Caitlin Hars, shout out if she ever hears this. She told me that the person that you're with should be the person that dances on the table with you, not the person that pulls you off the table and says like, oh, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah.
She told me that one time, and I'm like, that's why I like the louder guys. But a lot of the times, this is like where it sucks for me. Like sometimes the guys that I go for, the ones that are the loud, like fun ones, a lot of them are douchebags.
Yeah.
They're douchebags. Like, yeah, the nice guys are sometimes more quiet, but I'm trying to find like a balance of like, they're fun, they're crazy, and they're also like here for me.
I feel like you, with the description you gave too, that like they don't need to be super like abs and whatever, and you like them like
you
like,
would think that they'd be a little bit better.
There has to be a guy that is easy enough for you to find. Like, there's got to be them out there that are like these guys that like
but
would
it's not
love
that, like,
a chance with a girl like Kayla.
But they're so like the guys that I go like they're so hot to me. Like they're like they don't have abs. I don't like a guy who like when I touch you like you're skinny. There's no fat and just like your abs. Like I want to like you have it's hard like your stomach. But it's, like, thick. So like the guys that I go for like the like thick guys are in too. Like they are.
Yeah.
So like the guys that they know they're like they got like that meaty Italian like people like that.
But I just feel like you should absolutely be able to find fun,
totally
loving chooch of a guy who would just like
the guys who have wronged Kayla
you know what I mean? Like,
had no business wronging
the guys
Kayla.
that have wronged me. I just want to say
like
I've
honestly
settled for. Like I've looked at them and been like. Oh, like
no, but you didn't think it in the moment. I would be like, Kayla, you're
the most
tripping
recent
over him.
one.
Yeah,
the most recent one, like fall time.
He smelled like shit. She would tell the first time they hooked up, she wasn't into him yet. The first time they hooked up, and if I'm lying, may I drop dead on camera. She told me, I said, how was it? She said, well, his room smelled like mildew. And then she was tripping over him a couple months later. And I said, wow.
I was bored. Like, I get bored. There's only been, like, actually 2 men that I and I think you know them without me saying it.
Yeah,
that I actually, like, loved.
Yeah.
I just get very obsessed with, like, the idea of, like, I don't know, like maybe I could like change someone. And like I'm very caring. Like if someone wants to come over and they're too drunk and like I love like making them food and like giving them water. Like I'm very like a nurturing. I don't know. Like but
she's
none
a
of them,
simp.
Wouldn't you rather be nurturing to someone who gives it back to you and deserves it and like appreciates it?
I've been writing about this every night. I've been writing about this.
In what, like a journal?
Oh, I journal every night.
Oh, that's good. I love that.
And I've been like a little toxic to myself the past like month or 2.
Would you agree with that as her friend Natalie?
I would agree that it has been Kayla's most toxic behavior. However, I have never, as her best friend, I have never been so proud.
Natalie.
I'm just saying, because I'm sick of her dropping crumb cake off at guys' houses who don't do anything but make her cry.
Yeah.
That's true.
So go for it. Be a fucking psycho bitch that I have been pushing you to be.
Well,
I'm
Natalie
proud.
always said to me,
I'm proud.
And like, she has 2 years on me, so she always said to me like, and she always actually like said like Sarah used to tell me stuff like this, and I'd be like, yeah, okay.
I have said
and then
that.
as she got old, because you're like her older, wiser friend.
Yeah, I mean, if she's got 2 years on you, I've got like a decade on you.
Right.
I've got like a full fucking decade.
So like when she would give me advice when I was younger, like I remember when I was like 19, 20, like just a few years ago, she'd be like, eventually you're going to get fed up. Like you're going to get to a point where you're like not just willing to give like all my love to like people that just don't deserve
and not receive
and
anything.
not receive. And I'm like at that point now where I'm like, fuck everyone. I'm so, because it's been like in a row where it's just like I'm so good to people and I give like I'll do anything.
Yeah,
even if they fuck me over, they won't text me for 3 weeks and they'll be like, I need you. Can I call you? Can I come? I'm drunk.
Can you pick me up or something? And she does it
and
every time.
Because I like for my own self, it's for them, but like I am just the type of person I can't like just sit back and like care about somebody, even if they suck and like not do anything. That's just like not me. Yeah. But I'm learning to like reserve my energy for myself and for people that like actually deserve it. Because like lately I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I waste so much of my energy, and then like people and I notice the things like people are like fucking me over left and right, and I'm like, for what am I putting up with this for? Like, what is it doing for me?
So much nicer than I am. She really is.
Well, the good thing about that, even though like you feel like you're being fucked over, as you're doing all of that, you are learning so much about you, about the things you accept, the things that you want in somebody. So it may seem like, a clusterfuck of just being fucked over by people, but you are learning. You may not think it now, but subconsciously you are learning so much about yourself.
But what I do admire, though, I will say, this is going to be me being nice and mushy to you for a second, which
Why is
doesn't
it so hard for you to be nice, Natalie?
It's just to her for some reason.
Mushy, so like when she gets mushy with me, I get like
it's too much.
I won't get emotional. I'll keep it cool.
I do admire, though. I really like we said that we're joking. It's happened time after time, and it has unfortunately happened way too many times. But it really doesn't she doesn't let it taint her at all.
Yeah,
which is very admirable to me because so many people will build a wall and be so cold and be so nasty, and I'll mess with her to do that because obviously she's my best friend. I don't want her calling me crying. Yeah, and that's the only reason why I'm like, tell him to go fuck himself or I will. I'm pissed, but it is a nice quality to have that you remain true to who you are. Yeah, that loving, caring someone that I am not. No matter how many times people don't deserve it. Well, that means you have a good
relationship with yourself. That you're like, I like the person that I am, and I'm not gonna let that.
Yeah, I always and that's what she always said to me. Eventually you're gonna get to a point where you're not that as loving, and I always feel I hope not. And in a sense, I do wish sometimes, which I'm trying to find a balance. Like I said, I keep my loving, caring self, but I also have boundaries.
Yeah,
and, right. You need them. You need them.
And I'm learning that, but I'm never gonna talk to a guy and be cold. If I like them, I'm going to be the biggest.
But you wear your heart on your sleeve, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think
that's a refreshing thing.
It is a strength.
Yeah. Even if it fucks me over, I always say
at least everybody knows where you stand.
Right.
You're never gonna have a question of oh, did this girl like me? What did I do? Did
they
I
know
I'm interested enough? Whatever.
No,
you may have to
know.
rein it in sometimes, but at least you're transparent.
No,
and we always talk about being transparent is always a good thing.
It is the best way to be.
I don't play games. I don't know what that is. I don't do games.
But it's true. I mean, the most basic example is that the hairstyle you can't really see because she has you know where I'm going with this. She has headphones on, but this is Kayla's signature hairstyle, and there was a girl who meant to say.
Oh, no.
Do you know this?
I feel like I vaguely remember this.
It's so good.
You know, when you are texting somebody about someone else and you send it to the person instead.
That you're talking
about.
Kayla. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm shaking the table. Kayla received a message
about
herself from a girl who's just a bully, mean. It was a mean message making fun of her hairstyle.
What did she
the
say
hairstyle
verbatim?
that she's still wearing that she didn't let this girl.
I used to do it a lot higher though, but today I wasn't in that high of a mood. Right. I love the little Cindy Lou Who.
Right.
I love it. I think it's so cute. I love pigtails. I love a double pigtail.
It's a little kid.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute.
Well, when you're 4'9", you could do shit
like
that.
And people always also I feel doing cutesy little things, but you're also a little hot too. It's sexy, cute, little cute little schoolgirl, cute vibe.
So what did she say?
Yeah,
so
what did
she said
say?
to me?
Kayla called me laughing.
And,
I was more mad than she was.
No, we're on good terms now. I don't have anything.
She's
bad
not
to
on
say
good
about
terms
the girl.
with me after that.
Yeah.
She better not look in my
forgiving.
direction.
I'm very forgiving, but she had DM'd me. I want to pull it up.
Do you have?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh my god.
Me and Kayla are on FaceTime. Kayla's laughing at it. I'm
might not
she
have it
said
if I blocked
what?
her, but hold on. We are fine now. Yeah, I have it. This was December 19th, 2020, so about a little over a year ago.
Okay.
So, last winter. Mind you, I had posted on my story, my hair was like this, and I was talking about, eating donuts, and if you want to eat a donut, eat a donut. Don't be mean to yourself. I was spreading positivity.
Spread positivity, okay.
And she had responded,
okay.
Her pony is 80 feet above her scalp. How do you post that? So... nothing bothers me. Bitch, you could say what I like her now, but bitch, at that time, you could say whatever you want about me. I'm sitting on my couch eating a donut, laughing at you.
Yeah.
So I responded back, "You're so right. She sucks," with a throwing up emoji. And
her heart must have dropped.
Wait, but I don't.
No, it didn't.
No,
she kept it going.
Oh, she kept it going, as if she was right. She goes, "I don't know!" Exclamation mark. She does, meaning she sucks, because I'm posting positivity, but my hair is a little high.
Wait, but at this point, doesn't she know she's talking to you?
Yes. So, now she's answering her sarcasm back with more sarcasm, still being a bitch,
still being a little bitch. So yeah. So I responded back, imagine being a weird hater for no reason. Laughing face, laughing face, laughing face, laughing face. Go enjoy your Saturday, queen. She said, oh, I've never enjoyed a Saturday more after watching that story. Sorry, good night. So then after that, I just screenshotted what she said to me and I posted on my story and I was like, what the fuck's good with this girl? Like, why are you shitting on me now?
Wow. I thought you were going to say, like,
Girls are
you responded
mean.
and she was like, oh my God.
You
like,
would
or she
think,
just didn't answer you.
No, you would think she'd be like, wow.
She kept it going. Like, she was like, all right, I'm committed
She was
to this
posting,
mean girl bit.
I'm committing to being a
She
bully.
then-
Let me
Right,
keep
and I'll
Oh,
bullying.
keep
she
it going.
committed. Like, and
Oh, no.
I hate to like even say this right now because like I do like me and the girl are like we're on good terms. Like, and I've had like many like when I see her out, I'm like, hey girl, whatever. But why are you doing that?
It's just the bar.
Because you're already done.
All right. So,
Just
but
a little more.
she did like screenshot after we went back and forth and I posted like shitting on her, shitting on me. She then screenshotted my story, like zoomed in on my hair and was like, I made a poll. Do you like this hairstyle?
How insane.
Like continuing to be like you're being
Continuing
mean.
to be so hateful, so
Everyone
publicly.
was messaging me like, she is nuts. Like you are right.
She's nuts and thirsty and
Anybody could say
obviously
anything
bored.
to me and I will literally be like, I literally don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Unless you're coming at me about like my best friend,
Yeah.
my mom, my
Yeah.
grandma, like
Yeah.
my sister, like then I will rip your head off. I will actually like you will die probably.
Yeah.
But if you come at me, I'm like,
I'm the
dude,
same
you're
way. Say whatever you
embarrassing.
want about me. I really don't give a shit.
I don't
If
give
it's
a
somebody
fuck.
that I love, then yeah, we have a
Yeah.
problem.
Every
That's why I have
fight
a
I've
problem
ever
with
gotten
her.
into.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah,
So
No.
she
Bitches-
better not.
I
think-
have a problem with her now.
She might be Kayla's friend now, but she's not my friend.
and
now.
she ain't mine.
That's
She's
it.
not welcome on this podcast.
Sorry, girl.
Because I don't care if you look like Megan fucking Fox. You have that bitch energy. You're ugly as hell.
Yeah, because
That's
we're
it.
all like I mean, there are some girls I don't particularly like, but like I don't wish bad things for anybody.
No, you want to
or
like
any
make someone
negativity
feel
for
small.
anybody.
What's
Like,
wrong with you?
That doesn't make me feel better to make you
No.
feel
No.
small.
No.
No.
She's people are insecure.
She's definitely insecure.
Well,
Yeah.
she could get
And
a
you know-
hug, but not from me.
not here.
I'm very forgiving.
That's good.
Because
Again,
as long as I
that's
get
good.
it out and I'm like
Yeah.
in the moment, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like you're an asshole. If you then come back in a few months and say, listen, we're all good. I'm sorry. Like
All right.
life's too short. Whatever it is, what it is.
Well, they say forgiveness is not for everybody else; it's for yourself.
Yeah.
So
That is
if you
true.
forgive because you don't want it on your shoulders, then fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgive too much. But
I'm not the most forgiving person.
No,
It's
you're
something that I've
not.
been
No?
working on. No.
You're not.
no, she's not.
My two closest peeps to me. No, I'm not. Wrong man, that's it. We're
Yeah.
done. I'm not going to like spit at you when I see you.
Right.
I mean, I've broken doors, but
Right.
it's not in my like normal behavior for sure. But nah, I just feel like I'm so good to people that are close to me that if someone I'm very close with does wrong me, like that's it. Like it's cool. It's
Yeah.
all, it's all good, but I know where we stand. I wouldn't have done that to you and we don't have to keep this relationship moving forward.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not
Yeah.
going to spew hate your way. I'm definitely not going to message
No.
you making fun of you. Like it's not how I roll, but
No.
I know where we stand.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But I think that's good for a lot of people, not even people who wrong you, but like everybody in your life. Like it's like boundaries,
Right,
You know,
that's
like
it.
you are absolutely allowed to put people in certain places in your life. You may be like, I love you to pieces, I love you to
Yeah.
death, but I know what not to expect from you,
right.
and what to expect from you. And
Yeah.
I'm going to put you in this part of my life, and that's where you're going to stay, and
Yep.
we are going to live blissfully with you there because I'm not
Exactly.
going to expect anything more,
Right.
and that's that.
But it's also like, I mean, with what's the word? With good thought. I mean, everyone makes mistakes. And, if someone's just like, hey, like, oh, I really fucked up. If someone could say that, we're all good.
Yeah.
But it's the people that like really do you dirty. They like think you're not going to find out. You do find
Yeah.
out. You call them on it and then they're like defensive and like keep
Ugh.
it going like
Yeah.
that. And it's
Yeah.
like, just
Weird.
admit
That's
that
just,
you,
like, weird
it's weird. Like just
behavior.
admit
It's
that you
weird.
fucked up and we'll keep on keeping on.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to send that to you. That was bitchy.
Right. I shouldn't have
My
fucking
bad.
said that. I'm drunk and
you
being
would've
an
been
idiot.
like, that's okay.
I would
laughed
have
at
literally
it.
said in the moment, like, yeah, I guess I could like
You're
dial
right.
it down a bit. Like I sometimes like,
Yeah.
go a little crazy. Like
You're right.
it's-
I went crazy. These donuts had me wild.
Yeah.
dude, the donuts probably had me crazy. Like I
Yeah.
just love like the
donuts
big
had me crazy.
Yeah.
look, and like I have dialed it down a bit because I do realize it's like sometimes a little ridiculous. My mom has said it. If my mom says it, like
Well, everyone
Okay,
has
but
just
if
different
you're-
opinions too. Like
Right.
you probably don't like everything that I wear because we have very like different.
I don't like
styles.
anything most people do, but I
Yeah.
just I,
But
I
if
still
you're-
respect people.
If you're home eating donuts, who gives a fuck how high your
Right.
hair
Why do you
is? You're
care
not
if I
out
look
at
like
the
Cinderella?
club, like,
If I
Kayla
look like,
brings. Hold on. She's-
Uh-oh.
If you're home eating donuts, if you're not at the club, I just want to make it very clear to everyone, and I will post proof of this. Kayla does walk into bars with boxes, full boxes of the
donuts.
Entenmann's variety
I
pack
do that.
donuts.
I do that.
She
I
brings
Who do
them.
you give them to?
Everyone. Remember in Long Beach?
She literally she walks around passing out like they're fucking hors d'oeuvres.
I do.
But she'll eat plenty of them there too.
Yeah.
In Long Beach, I bought one night. We were out. We were at some bar in Long Beach, and there was a 7-Eleven across the street, and I don't think even like I didn't want to even eat the food at the bar. I was like, I just really want donuts.
She walked in with the full box, and then, but it gets better.
Okay.
She realized she got, I don't know if it was the powdered or the
It wasn't.
chocolate.
No,
it was
I got
the wrong flavor.
I know it wasn't. No, that's where you're wrong. It wasn't the wrong flavor. I had like one of the one flavor, and I realized I also want the other flavor.
Oh.
So what did she do?
You walked out
my
of the
ass across the street again for a second time.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, like, the people working at the bar, like, they probably like, what the fuck is good with this girl? I walked right back to 7-Eleven. I got I guess I got the chocolate first, and then I went back and I got the powdered. And I had 2 boxes of donuts, and I was just sitting there like, what if I wanted a chocolate in the moment? I had the chocolate.
She was double fisting donuts.
I was double fisting donuts, and then we went to another bar, and I had so many extras because I can't eat 2 full boxes of donuts.
Right.
Not in public.
Not in public, at least. Well, I got full
That's
of
humiliating.
That's a little bit. I got to keep my image, but I did walk around offering donuts to everyone at the bar, and you can't hate a girl that's going around offering donuts at the bar.
Everyone was saying that.
Everyone was like, and then at the end, I'm like,
you?
I shouldn't have offered that much because I had none left, and I was like, I kind of want a donut at the end of the night, but
right.
it is what it is. But everyone had a good time that night.
Now everyone can see why I go out with her. There's always a story.
There's always donuts.
Yeah, there are donut stories and
stories, donuts.
And if she's not drinking tequila, she's drinking like wine. You're gonna get some tears, and then she laughs though. So then once she starts laughing, then you can laugh too.
Right. So you have to hold out for like
Sometimes
just a second.
I do
Just a second,
drunk cry. I haven't drunk cried. What?
Sometimes.
No, I don't. I haven't really drunk. No, I do drunk cry. I drunk cry often.
If you could paint the perfect guy for Natalie, how would you describe him?
Oh, she loves answering this one.
I want to answer this question because Natalie, I feel like, has not. I have had my. I'm not gonna say a lot as in terms of like past relationships because I don't agree with a lot of them, but there are some.
She fucking hates him.
No.
Just you could say it. It's okay.
I hate Natalie's ex, and if I saw him today, I would probably just drop kick him. So, and I won't. But you know what?
4'9" girl.
No,
it's
trying to drop kick
6'6".
this.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Man, yeah.
Side note: my sister dates huge, scary men, and I punched one of them in the face, and all my sister's men are terrified of me.
Oh, okay, good.
This little tiny girl, she's got a lot of
She's
attitude.
tiny, but she's packing a punch.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm fucking you up.
Yeah.
Closed fist.
Okay.
Punching in the face. But I will say this. I think Natalie knows what she deserves. I think just in the past, she's gotten, for some reason, caught up on like people that are like,
Yeah.
just not like, I just never picked them for her. I think Natalie needs to be with someone who is just like matches her energy. Because she's a little, I love her to death, but she's a little, she could snap quick. So I think she needs someone that can handle her. She needs someone that can handle her. But I also think she just needs someone that's going to take care of her. Natalie likes to be taken care of. That's why I love being her best friend. Because like I love like doing the little things for her. And like I'm that type of person. And
We laugh
likes
because
those
we say
things.
what? I always like the guys who are obsessed.
She likes a man obsessed with her. And if you're
Yeah.
not obsessed with her, she's like out. And even if, honestly, even if you are obsessed with her, she probably have to. But no, she just needs to, I want
Well,
her
no,
to
you have
with
to be the
someone-
perfect level of obsessed. Because if you're too obsessed,
If you're
then
too
I'm
obsessed,
really
she's
out.
disgusted by you. So don't be a
Right.
guy that's not too much
So be obsessed, but not that obsessed.
obsessed in a way that's like, all right, you're not a fucking simp. You're like a respectable guy. Like you have a
Okay.
set of balls.
No,
Yeah.
you have to be like the perfect balance of like dominant but obsessed.
Obsessed.
Like
Okay.
a dominant simp.
A dominant simp, 100%.
That's what I need.
A man that will
Yeah.
take care of her, but he's also, and like,
But he'll
kinda
put me in my place,
Calls some
too.
shots, you know,
Yeah.
puts her in her place, but also is like, just don't piss Natalie off. If you're Natalie's man, don't piss her off. Don't like make her icky. Don't like do anything that's like.
Don't be clingy.
It's so
At
funny that you
first, at
guys
least.
are like, you know, I want a guy who's like puts me in my place and like, you know, like fights back, whatever, and then you like get to be like where I'm at, and you're just like, hang your fucking towel up and do not talk back to me and do what the fuck I say.
Yeah, but you're not irrational ever. So that's why, like, it's different, I feel like. Like, she just said, like, I will snap quick. If I'm having a bad day, I'm going to take it out on him. I'm just going to be honest. That is what it is. Like, I can't help. I'll apologize. I will. But you don't do, I feel like you act very rationally. So, like, yeah, he should never fucking talk back to you.
Yeah, don't talk back to me.
Right.
Don't try to put me in my place, buddy.
You're already
Not
in
tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always in your place.
Yeah.
You stay in your lane. That's why he should not cross you.
Yeah.
Whereas me, like, sometimes, I do need to be, like, a little bit humbled. I'll admit it for sure. That's the difference. Hang up your fucking towel. We're sick of saying it.
We say that every episode. One of these days, he's going to get it.
One of these
He doesn't
days,
hang his
maybe.
towel.
No. Oh, at least he does.
Where does he put the towel?
All over the place. He puts it on the bed. He puts it on the couch. He just puts his wet towel everywhere.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
He'll hang the towel eventually.
I'm not so sure anymore.
And you know what? If he doesn't, I'm sure there's things that balance.
If he doesn't, she's going to throw out all the towels and he's going to air dry.
We're going to start air drying.
Funny story, actually. One time in my old apartment, I was hooking up with this guy, whatever. He sucks. He literally sucks. But I had no clean towels. And, like, he had to go to work the next morning. And I made him... He's like, do you have any towels? I'm like, I didn't care about him that much. So I was like, just dry yourself off with the blow dryer. And I made him dry himself off with the blow dryer.
He really air dried.
Oh, he air dried.
That's
like he
dehumanizing.
And I'm sitting outside of the bathroom, like
bathroom with a blow dryer.
I'm recording, like from outside the bathroom, like giggling, like.
Wait, who was it? Give me a hint.
Summer around like July, June.
Summer.
Foot fetish.
Got it. That was also why I don't know why you didn't start there, but got it. Fuck him. He could have been dehumanized.
Oh, I didn't give a fuck. That guy was a joke. that guy was such a joke. I can't even.
Have you ever been with anyone with a foot fetish?
No.
Me neither. I like don't believe that that's real, but Kayla.
It's fun. I have a foot fetish.
Do you really?
But
I do.
What like qualifies as a foot fetish?
So he used to
like, what do they have to do to you for it to be like, oh, this guy's
suck
like
on my toes? If I said I'm going to, I normally wait. Even in the summer, I'll wait like 2 to 3 weeks for a pedicure. When I was seeing him like scattered throughout like a month or two. I was getting a pedicure each day that I knew I was seeing him. I was going to get a pedicure.
Yeah,
like he loved feet.
It was like a known foot fetish.
Oh, he made it very, very clear he had a foot fetish. Like everyone knew. Like all of his friends knew.
Yeah,
I like
that.
feet.
I don't get that either.
Okay, like this is really gross.
That's your fetish? Like,
it's not a fetish.
It's not a fetish.
But if I like a guy and we're in bed, I want our feet to be like our cold feet on each other.
Oh, no.
I think it's so cute.
Get your
out
feet
of here.
out of
Things
here.
that people
My
find
God.
disgusting, like I normally find like really cute. Like my cousin just had the other day, like in our cousin's group chat, she was like, "Ew, like morning breath." I'm like, I love that.
Kayla,
I think it's so
you're
cute.
never coming back on this podcast.
I think it's cute. Like, I don't know. Like, if we're sleeping, like, I want to put my cold foot. If we could interlock toes, like, I would
Kayla
do
wants
that.
to be in love, clearly.
Yeah.
These are all things
My
that happen
God.
when you
Someone
are...
impregnate her.
Somebody impregnate
Someone
this
give me a
girl.
baby, please.
Kayla's foot fetish guy also had other fetishes. Like,
I would tell him, like, he'd be coming over, and I'd be like, oh, I'm working out. Like, before he was coming over, I'd be like, oh, I'm just working out quick or whatever, and then I'm going to shower. And then you can come, and he'd be like, don't shower. Like, he wanted me, like, sweaty. Like, he didn't want the feet clean either. He wanted sweaty, dirty feet. And, like...
And you respected this man?
I didn't. I had no respect for him. I had no respect for him.
Good.
He was just like a distraction from something at that point. Someone, shall I say. But I did, like, sometimes I was like, I'm also, like, open. If I, like, am talking to a guy, like, I'm kind of, like, open to most things.
Yeah.
So, like, one day... when he was like, if you're working out, like, don't shower after. I made sure it was a light workout. I didn't run. I walked incline on the treadmill.
But also, like, I want to shower.
Yeah,
but he didn't want me.
Myself.
But, like, I was, like, curious. Like, what's the fun in that? So I did give into it. I did not shower.
No.
I washed, like, my armpits and, like, put on some perfume. But, like, I didn't, like, wash every crevice for him.
Kieran always has a big thing about, like, he showers, like, 1,000,000 times a day, hence why I have so many towels over the place. But he has a very big thing about, like, I guess because he does, like, jiu-jitsu. Like, if you don't shower, afterwards, like they make you shower, because if you've seen like some of the staph infections
Right.
that you can get after you work out and use equipment that other people's bodies have been on and you don't shower, like
ringworm?
literal holes in people's
could,
bodies.
like,
He'll try and show like you could fit a baseball in like someone's skin, like that bad.
Yeah, no.
So PSA,
Kayla,
leave your fetishes at the door and take a shower after you work out.
Never again, because like and then after
go scrub your fucking ass.
because like imagine working out and then like having sex with a dude.
No,
afterwards.
never. I would.
And then you
feel
go straight
bad
to bed. Then
do
you go
that.
straight to bed.
You're
and
waking
then
up with something.
You wake up in the morning. You're like, I smell like shit.
I have an infection.
But he liked
and
that.
my sheets do too, and now everything has to be changed.
Everything had to be clean.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't sweat that much during the workout because I tried to keep it like just
You
like a
sweat
minimal.
a lot during your second workout.
The second workout, I
Right.
sweat. Yeah.
Oh my god.
God bless.
The second workout was sweaty.
Oh man.
What, Kayla? What was the best sex you've ever had?
I'm not gonna name anyone. That's not gonna do that. But the the best sex, I have like a tie. Like there's like two people that really knew what they were doing. And I honestly feel like in my single age right now, I'm getting more into like, I mean, I've always been to older dudes. Like I've always been like, even when I was like 19, like 30 was cool for me. But like now as I'm like 22 and I'm like a little bit older, I feel like currently at this current age, I am having probably the best sex. I did have,
Good for you.
I'm not gonna.
So right now, who you're seeing right now is the best.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm seeing anyone right now.
Sleeping with, casually sleeping with, seeing at night in bed.
The person,
Your gentleman caller of the moment
I guess you would say the person that I've most recently slept with
is the best.
I wouldn't like. I just think that a lot of people have different things to offer.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the most recent person I guess that I've hooked up with matches all like my energy. Like I'm a classy woman, but I'm also a weird freak, and like
That's why she has these fetish guys.
Yeah.
I like a guy that like is into whatever I'm into.
Yeah.
So like I guess you could say the most recent one definitely matches my energy. He matches my energy, and I'm stigmatized, I guess.
Oh,
I am.
Yeah.
Not in like a weird way. Like I just like I would like that like I would like that forever.
Yeah.
do you like him enough forever, or just the
No,
dick forever?
no, it's
Just
like
the dick.
like no, like cool, great guy, love him
Yeah.
to death. Like he's dope, but like if it like it just his sex is like really beautiful. It's a really beautiful thing.
It's beautiful. His
It's
sex is beautiful.
Beautiful. It's gorgeous.
We all heard that.
It's
His
gorgeous.
sex
And
is
like
beautiful.
and I told him that. He said to me like the last time I saw him, like, oh, like well not the last time I saw him, but the last time like we're like hanging out, he was like, oh, like am I like your best? And I'm not gonna tell
It's just
somebody.
a weird question, I feel like, to ask.
I
It
would
was
have just
weird,
said
but like I
no.
also
Yeah, no.
I also have
Not
like a
at all.
hyping a guy up fetish. Like I like to be like the like little sweet little angel, and I'm like hyping the guy up.
Oh my
Like
God.
that to me is fun. I think I need to go back to therapy, but like
Oh.
I did say to him like, yeah, you're up there like top 2. I told him that.
Okay.
I love like if you blow a guy's head up, he is going to make sure like he like keeps. He's gonna keep his like energy up. Like
Yeah.
if you're blowing his head up and you're saying, yeah, you're one of the best, you're top 2.
Yeah.
He's gonna make sure he doesn't fall down to top 3.
Yeah.
So you
I
tell
feel
that
like
guy.
you're so right in the fact that like people have different things to offer, and like a lot of the time somebody won't have like a like who's the best sex or whatever, or what's the best sex you ever had, but like definite standout stories, like your cop story is like a story that you still tell,
I'll never
a story
forget
that
him.
he still tells. Like, do you have a story? I feel like I have a story that I always tell, but what is? Do you
I know
have
yours.
a story that you always tell? It's just a good fucking story. It's just funny. It checks all the boxes. Like the cop one is a fantastic story that you will tell to the end of time.
Till I die.
As
I'll
will
tell my
he,
children.
As probably will the cop.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure.
cop,
I'm sure he tells.
I'm sure the
that
cop
story
went home and
as
told
well.
all of his ends.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not like it's not great. I was so young. I guess I'm not having like the most exciting experiences since.
It doesn't need
But
to be exciting.
but
I mean, it's just like fun, like just
Unforgettable.
unforgettable.
my
like,
favorite was I was my boyfriend that I referred to, my first boyfriend, you know who I'm talking about.
Love him, miss him.
The nice guy. We were, you know, doing the deed one night, and we were like, we used to like laugh and like mess around while we like slept together. Like it was always fun. Like, so we bought a book of like all these crazy sex positions, and like and there were like hundreds, and said we have to try them all out. So one was called the Jackie Chan. I'll never forget it. Okay. And basically, and it said like in the description that you would need a platform bed to perform this, which he had.
Okay.
So like the girl would have to be sitting like on the edge of the bed with her legs open. Okay. And the guy would come like a running jump start and try to land it. Do you know this story? I swear to God. So
I'm picturing it in my head right now.
Too. Picture him. If you picture him, it makes it 10 times funnier. So we were like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. So, and again, like I was young. He like lived with his parents. We were at his parents' house. And they were out to dinner.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
So he comes running, jumping start, does it, and like the platform bed collapses like to the floor. The bed broke.
What was he supposed to do though?
He was trying to land. Literally just land in
right in the hole.
Yeah, no, and it didn't. And I was so bruised. I remember it hurt so bad. It was like not fun or funny. I was like really upset. Like that sounds like terrible. Like it wasn't anything like that, but I was like upset because I was like, that wasn't as fun as I thought it was gonna be. Bed collapses. Clearly. I was like terrified. Now we both start laughing, but anyway, his parents come home, you know, later on in the night, and when she came in the room, she was like, "What happened?"
Yeah.
And what do you say? Mom, sorry, we were doing the Jackie Chan. He goes, oh, you know, we were play wrestling. I threw her and she broke the bed. So now I sound like a tundra, you know? Like, I remember.
She broke the bed.
I was like, you threw me on the bed and it broke.
He broke the bed?
I don't know. Like, I don't know what.
He fell on it.
Yeah,
like,
me.
Were wrestling.
I threw this big bitch. And you know, I was.
Big bitch and she broke my bed.
I was big at the time. So I remember, like, I was like, ouch. Like, wait, you thought that was the only way we could have broke the bed? That was the first thing that came to your head. I was like, fuck you.
Me on it.
I thought I was going to break up with him after that, just for the comment. And she goes, oh, well. And then she got all embarrassed because she could have broke the bed.
Oh my God. That's a good one.
So yeah.
Natalie, you're not breaking any beds now, babe.
That's a good one.
I'll break a bed now.
That's a good
just
one.
for fun. But yeah, no, I was really embarrassed. I was like, why did you have to tell your mom that broke the bed?
It might have worked because his mom might have been like, oh.
No, she was owing because she felt bad that my big ass could have
broken.
broke
That's what I'm saying.
it.
Like maybe she was like, oh.
I thought you meant that just
like
to
felt
be nice
bad
to
and
me.
wasn't like.
She's not going to continue the conversation.
Right. Maybe she was just like, oh, okay, all right. Well, I'm not even going to press this situation.
No,
everyone believes that I broke the bed, and that's the worst part of the story. So fuck both of them. Maybe he wasn't all that nice after all.
No, he was nice.
He was very nice.
That's good.
I wouldn't hook up with one guy Kayla hooked up with.
You guys have very different tastes in men.
You wouldn't hook up with one of them. Go through the list right now, actually. You wouldn't hook up with one of them?
one.
No?
Not one.
That's a good thing. You want friends that like you don't have the same taste in.
Yeah, that's true.
You wouldn't go for any of these men ever, Natalie?
One guy of certain circle. If I didn't hook up with his
list.
friend, maybe because he's good looking, but the rest, no.
How big's your list?
My list isn't that big. It's like I didn't go to college, so I always say like I didn't go to college. So like, but I did spend a few months in Long Beach with Natalie. So
it's your fault.
She got way more action in Long Beach than I did.
But I'm
way
like very,
more.
I've only had maybe
like times 4 or 5 more.
There's only been
Kayla got more use out of that living environment than I did.
There's only been 4 guys that I've only like spent one night with. Like out of my list.
She recycles.
Oh, okay.
I'm a recycler.
Mm-hmm.
That's good for
so
the
am I,
environment.
yeah, for sure.
But I do my list, I put emojis next to their names and then I write their sign. They're at like their astrology, like their astrological sign.
Oh.
So like I have slept with a Cancer, Aries, Libras. I think the only like I haven't been with a Capricorn.
What sign is the worst?
Sex?
Guy in general.
Pisces.
I want to say, no. I would like to say probably, well, yeah, Pisces suck. Pisces do blow.
How do you feel about a Gemini? Because I have a crush on a Gemini right now.
I'm an air sign and Gemini is an air sign. So
Geminis suck.
No, they're
No,
understood.
Geminis suck. They're the worst sign ever.
Why?
I do agree with
Kira's
girls.
a Gemini.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, he
I
sucks.
love Geminis.
Your soulmate's a Gemini, so maybe he's mine.
I
Maybe
am an
my soulmate is
Aquarius.
also
No, he's a Gemini, and I love
What are
him.
you,
But
Sarah?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh.
That's why we get along. The two
So a
bitchiest
Scorpio and a
signs.
Gemini.
Yeah.
Okay, but you make it work. But
We make it
Geminis
work.
are people think they're two-faced. They're up here, then they're down there. They're all over the place. I just love it. Geminis are very free, and I'm an Aquarius, so I'm very free as well. I
think a Gemini could be whatever you want them to be because they could like morph.
No, but that's not true. Like Geminis, like I said, they're very misunderstood. They are.
He's
Like,
misunderstood.
I think Geminis are great. Like personally, coming from an experienced, astrology girl, I say Geminis are great. Every sign has their downfall.
She's a self-proclaimed astrologist.
Astrologist.
I mean, she's into it. So, okay. So, Geminis definitely have their downfall.
Everyone does, though.
Sure. So, for you, because I think signs are supposed to be compatible with different signs, right? So, for you, what sign is like what sign are you supposed to be with, do you think?
I'm an Aquarius. I'm like supposed to be with either like a Libra or like a Sagittarius.
Okay.
But I had 3 Libra men in a row that were horrible to me.
Yeah, Kayla?
So yeah, Libras we're like similar. Like I'm an Aquarius. I'm like a humanitarian.
Okay.
So I fuck with a Libra
Okay.
because they're very like they're the same way. Like but I will say this: I dated a Cancer. My first love was a Cancer, and I was so like, ew, fuck Cancers because like they're not compatible
Right.
with Aquariuses like at all. But
Who are you definitely not compatible with? Like if a guy came up to you and he could like seemingly be perfect, but he says his sign is a
normally Cancer.
Cancer. Okay.
But then as I got a little older, and just like I guess casually, I do fuck with a Cancer. I don't know if it could be like
you casually fuck with Cancers.
I casually
nothing
fuck with,
serious though.
I don't know, cause like I'm trying to like be more. I don't know. I guess just like it also like people that don't know astrology don't know this, but like it depends on like your moon sign.
Oh right, okay.
Your rising.
That's too deep for me. That's when you lose me. Tell me my positive traits and my negative
that's
traits.
That's just me.
And
that like I focus on that.
Way.
Like I need to see your birth chart. And I'm learning that, like, if a guy is gonna come up to me and say, like, he's a Cancer, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna write him off right away.
You
need to see his birth chart first.
I've learned to not, because I will say, like, some of the best times I've had were with a Cancer man. So.
Okay.
All right. So you need a chooch of a man who is not a Cancer, but not necessarily
could be pending the rest of your birth chart.
He could be, actually. It could be.
All right.
It just is like, come correct, babe. Come fucking correct.
And come ready to drink tequila.
Drink tequila. Yeah, he has to like tequila. He has to be Italian. He has to have a big family. At the end of the day, like, your sign, we'll figure that out. I'm not going to let that be, like, a factor. I do always ask it, but, like, if you're coming correct and you're giving me what I need, we'll figure out your sign. Like, we'll figure that part out. But, like, be hairy, be an Italian /
be hairy, be an Italian.
Take some fucking biotin.
And also, like, feet cuddle me.
Feet cuddle you.
And, like, spooning. I need spooning.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right.
I'm not a girl that asks for much. I just need affection, some feet cuddling, and I want you to drink tequila with me.
All right.
I'm not asking for a lot here.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Well, we like to end our shows on something that's our wets and our dries. I'm not going to forget this time, Natalie.
No.
So, Kayla, as our guest, what has been making you wet this week? Something good that's been going on in your life.
This week.
Natalie, you could answer too what your wet is.
I think in this current week.
Yeah, I mean, whatever lately. Any in the current week or lately or
I think that I'm just doing like whatever I want to do.
Okay.
I think I'm not, for a lot of the times I put myself in like, I have to do this by this. I have to, whatever. Lately, and it could be a little bit of a downfall, but I'm just doing whatever I want to do, whatever makes me happy in the moment. And I think that's, for me,
okay,
the wet for me.
Natalie, what's making you wet this week?
The new love of my life.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We'll touch upon it next
We'll
week
touch
and see if
we
he's
need
still
to give
around.
that a couple more weeks first.
Yeah, but definitely him.
Okay.
I like someone, guys. I really like him.
All right. This could be promising.
And he's a Gemini.
And
so
he's a Gemini.
We'll see.
Yes.
My wet this week is you're not like a Bravo fan, so this doesn't resonate with you. But did you hear the news about the New York and what they're gonna do to it?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It's making me wet. I like it. They're basically breaking off the Real Housewives of New York to be two, and they're gonna have one show that has like the OGs on it. Everyone's from past and whatever that people really love, and then they're gonna have a new one that I'm hoping is more like socialite-y and like younger and more diverse and things like that. And I think
they should
separating
do it with
two,
everyone. They should do it with everyone. Like every housewives.
Yeah, because you like learn to love some of these older ones, but then they kind of you want like some fresh blood, but they don't necessarily mesh with the older.
You're like
ones.
55. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
give it a rest.
So I think they're trying it out with New York. It's making me wet this week. I'm all about it.
What's making everyone dry? The fact that it's still so goddamn cold.
This weather today. This
School,
weather. Yeah.
Gas
horrible.
prices.
Yeah.
Gas prices.
Yeah. You know, I could complain
There's a
all
lot
day.
of things that are making me a little like.
Definitely the weather.
Also, shady ass people. You're making me dry.
Oh,
Want to be shady?
Throw that in there.
Yeah.
Keep being shady. I'm dry from you, babe. Figure it out. You're shady as fuck. That's all.
And on that note, Kayla, thank you so much for being our first guest. I had a blast. I hope you had a good time.
I won't hug you goodbye, but thanks for coming.
Don't hug me now. I'll throw up. I'll puke. Please don't hug me.
And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you guys next week
on Wet, Dry, and Slightly Shaken.